Hey everybody, this is Expat here, and I was promising you all a content update video. So I'm gonna explain some things to you. So I hope you will be patient with me as I do this, and I'll be editing some of this video as well. It's Monday afternoon here in Japan. It's a 3 day weekend because yesterday was the emperor's birthday, so we get an extra day off on Monday. So anyway, but yeah, the allergy season is really starting to pick up here, and it's really affecting me. So if my voice sounds a little bit off, I want to apologize for that. But anyway, let me go ahead and get into things. First, I want to talk about the podcast, and then I want to talk a little bit about some of the other shows that I'm doing. But first, the Arena Multi-Platform Gaming News Podcast. Uh, a couple of years ago, I decided to make the videos live, and the reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to get real time interaction with people. But one of the things that I didn't really think about when I decided to do that was uh, the people that were doing the show with me, my contributors, my co-hosts, living in different parts of the world, and the time differences that we had, and it was difficult for me to uh, how can I say cater to the times that they wanted to do the show. So and for some people they probably thought I was the main host and all, but most of the contributors would do a lot of the talking, which I would let them do during the show. So maybe some of you might have thought that they were the ones that controlled the show and controlled the channel. But no, I've been the host and the founder of all of the shows on this channel. And maybe it didn't seem like that on the surface, but that is the truth and that is the case. So I've decided just recently here that instead of doing live shows, there may be an occasional live episode of the podcast. Like if we're doing, for example, like a Gamescom live or some big gaming event, or when it comes to the Game Awards or something like that, maybe we'll be doing a live episode. But moving forward, what I'm going to do is generally I will be doing the show by myself, but I'm not going to be doing live episodes generally. I'm probably going to be making pre recorded episodes. So there could be, if a big news story pops up, I could do an episode on a Wednesday, or I could do an episode on a Friday, and then maybe doing the each weekend doing a weekly recap episode of the show, and trying to keep the format that I had before with that. But the maybe the weekly show, the weekday shows, I'm trying to say, maybe will be shorter, and the content will be a little condensed, depending on the news stories. So it wouldn't be like a 2 hour episode. It'll just focus on that one particular big story. So maybe like a 15 or 20-minute episode. But the weekly news recap episodes, whether I do it each and every week or not, those would be like maybe an hour or more. So those would be like kind of the type of shows that I've done before, and hopefully have one of the contributors be on the show with me, or a new guest to be on the show. But moving forward, I'm going to be doing a lot of the episodes by myself. So because the Arena Productions has been my baby, and I've been working alone to do all of this, and it's really difficult to find a work life balance when it comes to doing these shows, and because it's when it comes to making these shows, it takes a lot of time, and I do all of the editing and all of the uploading and everything. So I'm a one man show when it comes to the channel. So just wanted to let you know that, and also when it comes to my life situation, in April, I'm going to be going back to work teaching full time, uh, in a full time capacity during the week. So uh, a lot of the podcast and a lot of these other shows, I'm going to have to spend my extra time away from my full time job, being able to put things together for the shows, uh, and then of course the little other time I would have to spend with of course, my wife and my kids whenever they come home from university, or me going out to Tokyo to spend some time with them, or to go to some events, like the hopefully I can go to the Switch 2 event in April. So looking forward to that. Okay, so when it comes to the other shows, uh, the Expat Files, I'm going to focus. I might focus on some games and entertainment, but that is generally going to be society and culture moving forward. I'm going to try to come up with some topics for the show moving forward that are based here in Japan, because I'm an expat living in Japan. So I could focus on what's going on around here, uh, as well as maybe some global events, but generally what's going on in in Japan here. So I'm looking forward to that. Uh, what's on tap? Uh, Whenever something big in entertainment or gaming comes up, I will try to do an episode of that. Uh, of course, Daredevil Born Again is coming soon to Disney Plus, so expect an episode of What's on Tap coming up soon to discuss Daredevil. So I'm really, really excited for Daredevil coming out again. Um, so that moving forward, the Digital Dojo, of course, at least once a month I'll do an episode pertaining to gaming out here in Japan. With that, um, the post shows that I was doing on Patreon, those will be whenever I can get a chance to record one of those, depending on who I have on the show with me and if they can have extra time to have some extra discussion after a particular episode of the gaming podcast. So we'll be doing that as well. Yeah, just when it comes to the other entertainment shows, the Arena Productions Live, that will focus generally more when I have a chance to record those. Those will be live on the YouTube channel, and those will focus generally on entertainment. So whether it's Marvel or Star Trek or Star Wars or fantasy or anime or something like that, some breaking news story that comes out on that, I will try to do that whenever I can. So that's generally the focus of this update. So moving forward, the the content on the Arena Gaming News podcast, multi-platform gaming news podcast, will be changing a bit, and I will be doing the show more than usual. So I really appreciate all of you that come to watch my content, and I really appreciate all of your support. Moving forward, it means a lot to me. Maybe I don't say it as much as I should, but thank you so much, and I really appreciate all of you. So thank you, and I hope you all have a great week of gaming and a great week of watching all of the entertainment that's out there. And stay tuned for more content coming your way here on the Arena Production. So anyway, have a great week. This is Expat, and I will be doing probably in the first week or two of March. I will be doing the Arena multi-platform gaming news podcast that will start back up again So stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. I'm sorry for the long rant, but it was something that was necessary that I wanted to talk about. So moving forward, that's the way the content on the gaming news podcast moving forward is going to be like. So anyway, so generally it will be video on demand and pre-recorded episodes, and then once in a while I'll do a live episode of the gaming news podcast. And the Arena Productions Live will be live recorded, but those will be random whenever I get a chance to do them. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much, and take care, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.